I'm Kev from sensei.com. On this video we're going to look at what happens if the distance closes. With me as usual, my old Otto, Chris.
So, what we're looking at is if the distance is changed and suddenly your opponent is close. Previous video we did where my opponent Dan was moving with the pad, random attacks I had to do to change the situation. We're looking at this if they're really close in now and how to adapt to it. In a previous video we were doing some freestyling strikes, but somebody asked the question, what if they're close? Because normally in altercation they will be about 6 inches away from you, so they will be in close trying to intimidate me, and I'm here with my cane. What I'm going to do, I've got to fight close in. While I'm fighting close in, I want to create distance as well. But for the moment, all I'm going to do, cower by covering, protecting my head, dropping my core, dropping my shoulders, making myself less of a target, and then I'm going to flick the cane up. What I'm aiming to do is grab it with my spare hand. If I get a cheeky tap in, so I'm aiming side of the cheek here, that's a bonus. And then I'm going to grab the cane. It doesn't matter which grip you use. I'm going for this grip because what I'm going to do is a figure of 8. I'm just going to step back. Figure of 8, one of my favourites. I'm going to do it with 2 hands. So it's going to be this rotation of the cane. He's in close, I've grabbed, I've got the cane, I can then strike in this raking, hacking motion. I've got all these targets. I've got anything from gallbladder 1, stomach 9, gallbladder 21, I've got the stomach meridian, all of these targets. I haven't changed anything. If I'm coming through and he grabs the cane, I'm still not going to change anything. All I'm going to do is, he's pushing me at the moment, so I'm going to let him push, and I'm just going to redirect it in my figure of 8. I can go for the chin, put pressure on his elbow, he's released the grip, I've come through. If I can while I'm doing this, I'm going to step back slightly. I'm not going to do big steps. So as I'm doing this, it's a small, gradual getting away, and I can make my strikes bigger as I clear through. This is the distance. So rather than hit Dan, I can practice using a pad. When I do this, I'm not fond of this technique myself. Some people swear by it. So I'm just going to flip this round so I can get a better movement on this. So all I'm going to do is just figure of 8, and I'm hitting, dragging, hitting, dragging, hitting. So I'm not just striking, I'm dragging as well. I can get to a point where I can double tap, double tap. If it's this way around, I've hooked the collarbone, hitting the collarbone with my cane by doing that. I haven't changed anything, I've just adapted the distance to suit the situation.
As Chris has shown you, my crook's always out. Don't ask me why, it's just the way I like to do things. Well, actually, so I can do this. We've got the figure of 8 again. Chris has come over to this way. We'll do it slightly different. I'm just going to bring it up and pop up. You might have seen one of our videos before where I'm doing this. So if Dan comes in, just one hand grab from here, I will bring the elbow up and I will strike straight in. That's going to cause a lot of problems straight away. Grabbing, over, and the same raking position as able-bodied. Exactly the same. The benefit that I've got is that I've got this height advantage. I know he looks taller than me, but I've actually got the advantage because he's going to have to lean in to attack me. So as he's leaning in, I'm just coming up at the same time, using his momentum with my cane. I find double tapping this way a lot better than this way. I've got the distance here for starters. I can tap in, come over, pull push with the cane. As you can see, that's a lovely calling strike there. I'm aiming for bony parts. Got a nice bone down in the centre here. You've got nice 2 bones here. These bones are weak. These are easy to break. And when you break that bone, that whole side of the arm's gone. It will drop down and it will just literally be useless. So if you get a nice little strike from there, you're going to cause a lot of problems. With the rowing motion that Chris has shown you, if it's double-handed, I pop up in between, grab over the top, and I've got that rowing motion still. And as you probably heard, I've just took your glasses off. So, nice and slow, sorry. So it comes up, and I'm coming over the rowing motion. Now I've got a great strike here. Again, don't become weapon fixated. Use the strike, float the ribs, absolutely lovely. You might even get a hammer on the kidney. Bit far from me, but I like this part. Exactly the same principle, you're using the figure 8 row. Sorry about glasses.
Anything we can do with our empty hand and our cane, we can do with the palm stick. I'm using the larger one so you can see it. This works to my advantage. If he's nice and close, he's doing whatever attack he wants to do, I can cover. If I come in and do my figure of 8, I would initially, given the opportunity, strike his bicep to take his arm out. But I've got so many targets and I can keep this moving. Just keep going in the figure of 8, use my other hand, going in, striking. So this really works to your advantage if you're close in and you haven't got your cane to hand.
Thanks for watching, guys. As usual, keep your comments coming. We love reading this stuff and we're really pleased that you guys are actually interacting with each other. This is what we wanted when we first started the channel. So keep them coming, give us a thumbs up.
As always, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Don't forget, ring the bell, free the fit.